me be a Niall girl. It's so much easier. Just completely disregard what I said last week because now clearly it's false.
We got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hi everybody, my name is Amber and I am the Black Directioner. So we kind of sort of have quite a few things to cover, so we're just going to go ahead on and jump into it. The first person we're going to be talking about is Liam. Okay, so nothing's been happening with Liam at all because he just be gone, you know what I mean? So the only thing that I got from Liam is a photo. So there was a photo that Cheryl had posted on her Instagram. It was of Liam with this cute dog. But I love the photo. The photo looks great. Liam looks great. Like, Liam's always going to look good in photos. And the dog just looks actually really cute but aggressive at the same time. You know what I mean? I think the thing that's really throwing me off about this is her caption. Because she said, a new addition to the family. Like, she's talking like he didn't already propose to her. Like, she's talking like they already moved in together. Like, she's talking like she's already pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of threw me off. And she kind of does seem like one of them folks who's just really quick to jump into relationships and just really quick. Oh, you with me? Okay, that means that you with me. Let's hurry up and get married kind of thing, you know? I kind of talked about that, I think, 2 weeks ago. I just genuinely just think that she's just a quick person, you know? Like, we're together, let's do everything right now, you know? So whenever she implied the fact that they're a family, it just threw me sideways. I wasn't ready for it. I'm still not ready for it. I don't like it, but, you know, that's just me. That's all I have on Liam, so now we're going to be moving on to Louis. Okay, so updates. I found out about America's Got Talent. He is going to be performing next Wednesday, July 20th on NBC. So I log on to Twitter, and what's trending worldwide on Twitter is #RespectLouis. Now, I'm all for it. I'm not even really worried about why it's trending, but at the same time, I want to know why it's trending, you know? Like, was this just a random thing, or is there a reason why this is trending? It turns out I found out why it was trending. So Louis had tweeted about this girl named Charlotte, and he was like promoting her and was just like, you know, she has a cool vibe, go listen to her, you know. He has a really big fan base, you know, so he's promoting her in the best way, you know, like that's just the best thing ever. That's just like saying I post a video and Louis likes it. He posted it to his Twitter and it's just like, yo guys, go watch this. I will be dead. I will just die. But, you know, it's just something like that, you know, like if you're unknown and everything like that, and then you just have this really big celebrity promote you, it's just really cool, you know. And I was like, oh, okay, so I still don't understand. So somebody had posted on Facebook, and they were like, are you going to give him some singing lessons, referring to Louis? And the girl that Louis had promoted, Charlotte, had liked that comment. So because of that, you know, we find out stuff like this. You gotta be cautious of what you're doing, and clearly she didn't know that. So she liked the post, basically implying that she also believes that he cannot sing. And that made me mad because I love Louis' voice. In the story, you know, I'm done with people saying that he can't sing. This is not 2010 anymore, okay? We're 6 years later. My boy can sing, okay? Give him a chance. It was just over with. It just over with. You know, people are all like, how you gonna end your career before it even starts? And, you know, he should be the one giving you singing lessons. Like, actually, I watched the video, and I think she's just I think she's from Ireland or something in that area, and her accent is just so deep that it follows her when she sings, and I just don't like it. Maybe the folks who, you know, have the same accent as her like it. I don't really know what she's saying, and I just don't like it. I mean, at some points I was kind of like, oh, okay, you hit that, you hit this, but it was rare, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she should look for something else. Maybe I'm just salty because she was talking about my boy. That's probably it too. But I did watch somewhat of the video and I didn't like it. She ruined her own stuff on that. So that's all I have with Louis. So now we're going to be moving on to Zayn. Okay, so on my Instagram, on my fan page Instagram, I discussed all of the killings that's been happening in the African American community and everything like that. You know, all of the police brutality and stuff. You know, I address that stuff, you know, because that's me, you know, that's my culture, you know what I'm saying? So of course I address it and I talk about it, and, you know, # Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. So whenever all of that stuff was happening, it was like a tweet that Zayn had made, and I didn't think nothing of it, and I didn't really even read it. So I was just like, okay. So whenever I finally did read it was because one of my internet friends had snapped it to me and was asking what was going on. So I actually read it, and it didn't really make sense. So first of all, there was a girl. I don't know why, you guys. Man, I wish, I'm telling you, if I had cameras that just followed me 24/7, y'all would see how upset this made me. I was so mad. I was sitting in the parking lot for like 25 minutes just yelling about this. So basically, for some reason, there was this girl on Twitter, and she said, meanwhile, these non-black celebrities who use black culture to their benefit haven't addressed police brutality. And you know, she has Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian, and then she has Zayn. So honestly, as much as I love Justin Bieber, it's true, he was meant to be in this photo. And I don't like Taylor Swift and I don't like Kim Kardashian, and they were meant to be in this photo, you know. But Zayn, I didn't understand why Zayn was in the photo. I understand he's not black, but he's not white either. Like, I just didn't get it, and I wanted to know why what did he use black culture? I didn't understand. I mean, he had black people in his music videos, but they weren't like in there twerking or anything like that, you know what I mean? And so I just didn't get it. So he had responded to it, which was a shock, because you know, usually he doesn't respond to stuff like that. And he said, meanwhile, I'm brown myself and understand it's nothing to do with police brutality, it's about minorities equality. Then he later deleted that tweet. I just think that he just should have been quiet, and that he shouldn't have said nothing in that, or at least he just should have said, first of all, I don't need to be in this percentile because I don't do anything with black culture or whatever. And at the same time, he doesn't address stuff like that. He just doesn't. Just him as a person. He just doesn't talk about, you know, the stuff that's going on in the world a lot of the times, you know. If it has to do with race, he usually doesn't talk about it. I mean, just even with his own folks, you know, his own culture of people are getting killed and stuff, and you don't see him talking about that. So I'm not sitting here expecting him to talk about Black Lives Matter. I mean, you do or you don't. It doesn't really matter to me, you know. It's not you that's getting killed, it's me. So, you know, I'm not even worried about it. But since he did say something, I'm just upset that he worded it wrong. I don't think he worded it like how he needed to, because it is about police brutality, but I get what he's saying about it being minorities too. I understand that as well. But that's not what we're talking about right now, Zane. We're not talking about minorities, because y'all aren't getting pulled out of y'all's car and shot in y'all's car, you know. Like, of course, you and your culture, Zane, are getting told, you know, that y'all are terrorists and that y'all are gonna blow stuff up and everything. Y'all need to take your hijabs off and stuff like that, when y'all shouldn't. You know, that's y'all's culture. Y'all shouldn't be, you know, discriminated like that. I'm not, like, she wasn't saying, you know, that only black folks get discriminated against. That's not what she was saying. She's not saying that only black folks get racially profiled by police. She's saying that only black folks currently are getting killed by police for not doing anything, for basically being black. That's all she was saying. And I think he had the best intentions, but he didn't really word it like how he should have. You know what I mean? But, you know, nothing to him. I love Zayn still. Now, if he starts being, you know, he's not being disrespectful to me and my color or anything like that. Whenever he starts getting like that, then there's going to be issues. But until then, you know, I could care less, you know. So that's just how I felt about the issue. In case y'all didn't know, supposedly, on the 15th, which I believe is Friday, Zayn has a song that's called Who, and it's supposed to be on the Ghostbusters soundtrack. Actually, I hear it's already out. I haven't heard it yet, but I hear that it's already out somewhere. Maybe somebody leaked it, I don't know. A new song that he's going to be releasing on Friday as well. Not just Who, maybe because Who's already been released, but just something else, you know. With this one guy named Snake Hipsuck. He's somebody from the UK. I don't know who he is, but they posted this snippet on his Twitter if y'all want to go and look at it. And so Gigi had posted a photo of her and Zayn, and they were like kissing in a way. I don't know, like he was like really scrunched up to her face, and her caption said "squish ya." It should have said "extra," because that's exactly what she is. That's exactly what she's doing. Just everybody's relationship just extra to me. Like, sit down. Okay, so that's all I have with Zayn. So the next thing that we're gonna be moving on to, we're gonna go to Harry. Literally the only thing that's been going on with Harry is the movie. That's all that's been going on with him this week. But we have more. Turns out, I had said in the last one, spoiler alert, that apparently he dies in the movie. I don't know if that's even true anymore, because now he has all these extra scenes. They said that they gave him extra scenes, extra lines, and everything like that, which honestly makes me want to watch it, because if he was just gonna be in there for one scene, he was gonna die. what was the point in watching it? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it seems legit. You know that he might have more than just a couple screen times. He might have quite a few, maybe because of his fame. I don't know. Apparently there was this other thing. Okay, so I talked about this a couple months ago about how people are just doing the most just to see 1D and everything, and how they're doing the most and messing with Harry while he's doing his movie and everything like that. And I'm just like, everybody just sit down. So it says some really disrespectful fans at the set in York today climbing on things to see over fences and bugging the guard about Harry. And it says the guard told someone he was sat alone eating his lunch because people didn't dare sit next to him because of his fame. How I feel about that is that, first of all, it makes me sad that baby boy is having to sit by himself because don't nobody want to sit with him because he's too famous. Like, that sucks. You know what I mean? That sucks that you're, you know, this is what you love to do, but it's literally, you know. And I personally think because of the too crazed fans that are just doing too much. Like, why are you climbing on stuff? Why are you folding out chairs and sitting down and waiting for him to come? Leave him alone, okay? He's trying to work, you know, leave him alone. And because of that, it's causing him to possibly not even make friends on set. Maybe he's making friends, I don't know. If he's making friends on set and they're not sitting with him at lunch, they fake. And he needs to leave him alone. But it's just like, you know, let Harry do him and stop, you know, doing too much. There's this one thing that I had saw on Google, and I'm going to link it down below because y'all have to go read it. Coolest thing ever. It was E! News, and they had posted a letter to Harry basically telling him, Harry, please stay single because you're the only one left. And I just think it's so funny, you guys. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm not going to read it at all. I just think you just go read it, please. It's the best thing ever. I was like, me. That's all we have with Harry. So now we're going to move on to Niall. First of all, on Sunday, there was rumors going around that Niall had got this girl pregnant. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna believe that because I already told y'all that all these Niall getting people pregnant rumors is fake because I'll let you know if I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Then, you know, he came out with his girlfriend. Yes, I did put quotes around girlfriend because he's mine, okay? We're just not allowed to date because don't nobody know me. But that's okay. We're getting married in September, so I'm not worried about it. So anyway, it is actually confirmed, you guys, that Niall does indeed have a girlfriend. And I think her name is Celine. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've seen her name spelled these two ways, so I don't know which one is right. But, you know, this is her. And she's cute. Not even going to deny it. She really is. So, good for him. Good for him. Still getting married. I don't care what nobody says. And so because of that, he was trending on Twitter for a really long time. Hashtag, oh yes, Niall. And I'm like, y'all making this sound like this is a porno. Like, stop. I heard that she was a fan. Or still is a fan. I heard that she took a photo with Niall as a fan. And here she is dating him. Dreams do come true. Don't ever let somebody tell you that your dreams can't come true, because they can. And you know, it's not that I'm mad about it or anything like that, but at the same time, I'm a salty bitch because, you know, this is Niall. He's the love of my life, and, you know, it's just, I've always had to deal with rumors with him, and now it's just, like, official. Like, it's there, it's here, it's on the plate, here you go. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Other than that, that's all I have with Niall. So now we're going to move on to one of the biggest things that's kind of been happening, honestly. So there was this guy named Daniel Walton. Have I talked about him before? I don't know. Apparently, he's a comedian. And again, y'all know my views about if 1D is coming back, if 1D isn't, or whatever. This guy has the nerve to go all on Twitter and said, I shall have an exclusive One Direction announcement at 6. Can't wait for the news to break. He got people hyped, and people are all like, oh my gosh, what's going on, and everything. Hiatus is over, people, and then he adds all the boys, and they're like, they're dropping a brand new album in 2017. And I was like, boy, get out of my face. Bye, going on somewhere. I did not believe this guy for a second. It is fake, clearly, because I just said this. I didn't believe this guy for a second, because first of all, I was like, I don't know who you are. And because I'm so deep in this fandom, I know who you are if you're gonna say something like that. You know, now if what that man's name? What is that man's name? Damn, I can't think of that man's name. Damn, what was that man's name? Got it. I'm sorry. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what that man's name was. Now, if Ben Winston had tweeted something like that, then I would have been like, oh, okay, this is the real deal. But this Daniel Walton, I'm like, dude, don't nobody know you? And then, he's just all like, I've had lots asking if I'm being serious, and yes, I'm being deadly serious. Album in the spring, tour in the winter. And I was telling everybody, I'm like, y'all, don't believe this. And Niall tweeted him and said, who are you? Bitch, I was done. I was just done with just everything. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then he's all like, hi, I'm Dan. What do you mean who I am? Who are you? Hugs and kisses. Your #1 fan. And then had the nerve to sit there and tell us, oh guys, y'all were part of a social experiment to see if y'all are still woke, to see if y'all are still here and y'all would still be supporting these boys. Goodbye. And there was something that a lovely had told me saying Zayn Malik back with One Direction in 2017. Secret talks with Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson. I searched it and looked for it and I couldn't find anything about it. Guys, Zayn ain't coming back, okay? The only time you will probably ever see him with One Direction is if they're collaborating. Other than that, Zayn is not coming back. You guys just be done with it, deal with it. And he's not coming back. I wouldn't want him to come back. They find just 4 of them. He finds just solo, okay? Just drop it. Not yelling at anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying, Zayn ain't coming back, okay? We just gotta get over it. But that's all I have for you guys this Wednesday, and I hope your day was awesome, because my day wasn't necessarily awesome, but I'm trying to make it there. So hopefully I caught some people up. If there's anything that I missed or if there's anything that you be hearing about, you can always tweet it to me or inbox it to me on my Instagram down below. Also follow me on Snapchat if you want to, because I think I'm funny as fuck on Snapchat. I will surely see you guys next time. Remember to keep your head up and smile, and always know that somebody has your back. Bye.
And then we fly away, and we ain't running out of fuel. I'm running off of you. I'm running off of you.